Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And yes, we've got the Pokemon Go Plus Plus, not to be confused with the Pokemon Go Plus, the older device that everyone and their mom went crazy for when the game first came out. That was the first auto catcher, if you will, though you had to push a button like this to catch your Pokemon. This is pretty much like the gacha, but it has a couple more features, and maybe I'll have a separate video showcasing the functionality of it, but this is just, an unboxing. Obviously, I've already opened it. I just wanted to show you guys what it comes with. You see on the cover of the box, it's got Snorlax and Slowpoke, a couple other Pokemon. Snorlax is pretty much the mascot for this thing, essentially, because you're going to use it to catch Pokemon that you are able to obtain while you're sleeping. All right, so I'm gonna try my best to not damage the box and open this with one hand. So essentially what's in here, and it comes with some neat stuff. And again, ignore the gorilla style footage and me recording this from my bed. I know somebody somewhere is like, what are you doing here? Why do you have Mario Odyssey music in the background? It's just all part of the smoke and mirrors of this channel. So here we have this here. This is pretty neat. It's got a clip. You may be wondering what that's for. It's actually magnetized too. So you take that off. It's got the little lanyard. You're supposed to essentially under here slip that, and you can, I guess have that on your wrist like a Wii Joy-Con kind of thing. I said Wii Joy-Con, Wii remote, or Switch Joy-Con, and then this would clip onto your pillow. Yeah, this device. Although you can use it for Pokemon Go, which is primarily what I'm using it for right now, you can use this to clip onto your pillow. It's going to track your sleep patterns. So if you're a certain type of sleeper, maybe you get a certain type of Pokemon, and if you're a different type of sleeper, you get some others. So maybe if you sleep with a PPAP machine, this could be more fun for you, or not. I digress. The setup is pretty simple. There's this button here, you hit that, and that lets you know if it's connected or not. So the red means obviously it needs to be charged. Orange, I think, is what it was when I first got it, and it wouldn't connect to Pokemon Go at all. Unfortunately, you can't have more than one device connected. So I can't have this connected to two phones. Similarly, if I already have a gacha or a Pokemon Go Plus connected, I have to disconnect that to connect this. That was one thing that kind of irritated me some. All right, there were instructions it came with. I've got them somewhere in here. And also this charging cable. It uses this Type-C cable, pretty much like the Switch. A lot of things use Type-C chargers now. So I could essentially charge this with a Switch. I was doing that earlier. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, there are some commands in here. There's a couple things I want to end the video sharing with you. There's some commands in here that they don't really explain very well at all. And you have to go into the settings of Pokemon Go to figure that out. If you're going to use this for Pokemon Go, it's going to auto catch and spin stops. And that's awesome. They're like, look, people have been buying the gacha from Daytel for so many years, and Nintendo has done nothing to cater to that player base, right? Especially post-COVID. They're just like, whatever. Now this is their answer. Unfortunately, this is $60 as well. Or fortunately, I don't know, however you want to look at it. It was not cheap. I could have waited, but trying to be, keeping up with the Joneses or whatever, I went ahead and got it. Now, why does it have this button if it's auto-catching? This allows you to use your Great Balls and Ultra Balls, but you have to push the button to do that. So that's pretty cool. You still have that option. So that's something that the other devices don't have, and I'm sure by the time these are released in the wild, which, I'm a day late now, they will be making ones already. It's unfortunate that they only use regular Pokeballs, but going forward, I'm imagining there'd be some kind of software update to allow you to, use all of your balls if you want to. So I'm looking forward to that day. But yeah, that's everything that it comes with. As of this video, Pokemon, here's the back of it, by the way, for those of you wondering. It does have different languages on here. keep track with your sleep with the press of the button. This thing is pretty neat that it quick connects. So, you know, every 45 minutes to an hour or whatever, the Bluetooth connection is dropped and you have to go in and connect it. You have to pair it again or whatever. Not really pair it. You have to connect it again. You don't have to do that here. You just tap the button here and then bam, it's connected. So you hear it. Maybe you can't really hear it. It is vibrating, but since I'm not in the game or there's maybe no Pokemon around, it's not doing much. But you can't hear it either, but there is a sound. You hear Pikachu, you know, you hear that. And it's supposed to sync with the time that's in your phone. So like 8 o'clock in the morning, for example, for me, it's supposed to go off doing that. What I was dancing at was Pokemon Sleep is not available yet. There is a research out right now catching some Z's, but the actual app that you want to track your sleep with, they haven't released it yet. And it's over 3 years in the making. You know, the funny internet joke was you have Pokemon Go, Pokemon Home, Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Go, Home, Sleep. So now Sleep is going to be out in I would imagine a week or so. And I'll follow back up with you on how this actually works. Yes, there should be shinies in the game for those of you asking. All right. Well, like, comment, subscribe, share. I hope to see you again soon. But if I don't, remember, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out.